Good morning, evening, afternoon, night, wherever in the world you may be, ladies and gentlemen. How y'all doing today? Holy moly. It started off cold as a well digger's behind. Last night I stopped at the Service Plaza back up there at Emporia, Kansas. Oh, I realize now I was going to upload my little walk around deal, but I realized it was just too doggone dark. So you couldn't really see me walking around, checking my tires, my lights, checking to make sure everything was good and road ready and everything. Oh, I am sitting in Wichita right now. Got here, they told me to be here at like 7 o'clock this morning, and I completely forgot that the turnpike was going to be 75 all the way down to Wichita. Well, I told them in the message, I'm like, I'll end up getting there probably by 9 o'clock this morning. And come to find out, I pull into this place at 7:30 this morning. Now, they already have one truck back here unloading and all. And I'm over there. I'm trying to figure out where the receiving office and crap is in this place. And I got over here talking to that other driver. He drives, Miss Freight. He drives for old Miss Freight or whatnot out of Grenada, Mississippi. He had no clue which one it was. All he said was usually whenever he comes in here, they come out to the truck and get you and tell you what door to put it in and whatnot. And so that's pretty much what I did. Had an old boy come out there and tell me that whenever he moved out of this dock right here to pull into the same dock, so I had to wait on him. And I've been unloading now. Let me see when. All right, it was whenever I finally got bumped the dock, because I mean they got a decent sized place to turn your truck and trailer in here and everything, but I guess I wasn't close enough to the building or whatever to make my turn, so I had to wiggle this thing around and do all kind of maneuvering in here, and finally got in the dock, and then my load unload has begun. Macro whatnot to them at 8:18. They've been working on me ever since, and here it is after 9:30 in the morning. Just wondering how much stuff they got packed in there. Oh, I can tell you, I had to wait to slide my tandems to the rear, as I always do. I mean, if it's loading, unloading, or dropping a trailer at a DC or whatnot, my tandems always go to the rear. I know some places they want you to slide your tandems right there at the guard shack. Other places they don't even tell you, But I still do it just because it's easier. It's the right thing to do due to the simple fact whenever they back into the docks or whatnot. Don't know how many of y'all have ever watched a trailer do a tail stand, because the tandems were so far forward. And, that's the whole reason behind having the tandems to the rear. A lot of the Walmart facilities have gotten to the point they're not even telling anymore about the sliding them to the rear, and it kind of brings up an old memory of whenever I was training one of my students, and we was out in California, and he's actually got a, well, no, I take that back. Don't have a video of that, but he was driving, still fairly new, behind the wheel, and slid the tandems to the rear at the guard shack. And old driver, and man, I don't know who peed in his Cheerios that morning, or his plates, or whatever in the heck he had that morning. But he was in a he was in a foul mood then. He was like, "Oh, you'll never get that thing in there. Just slide them tandems to the front. You'll never get it in there." My student, very first try, just put that thing in there. That dude, oh, he shut up after that. Put that trailer in there. I think it was, we was on an Amazon run. Yeah, I'll go ahead and shout it out. Mr. Shine. I'm pretty sure he gonna be seeing this video. That stuff right there. He might even have a comment. I don't know. One thing that, you know, these places keep telling keeps telling these new people that, you know, that you may never ever again run into your trainer or anything like that. You may not even keep contact with your trainers anymore and stuff. Shoot, me and that old boy there, we communicate dang near every day, you know. And the sad thing is, he's making more money than me. Started out driving, trained him on the drive van, and he made his way over to flatbedding, and she's making way more money than me. That's why I want to give it I want to try to give it a shot if it works out or whatnot. Because it may be my calling, may not be. We don't know. You never know it till you try it. And so, more or less, sitting here at this place, whenever they get me emptied out, and I got to jump back up to, if they leave the load on me, I got to jump back up to, what's that, Park City, I think it is, for my next load. Heading back toward the old East St. Louis area. That's going to be fun. Goes, Kansas City. That's why. Kansas City's going to be most likely be a madhouse when I get back up to it. Oh, man. It's going to be an interesting trip. Now, they told me that the appointment was at 10 a.m., but it's supposed to be a preloaded trailer, not a live load. Hopefully that's the case, to where I can get on out of here and, you know, more or less get on to where I need to be, because the past 5 or 6 loads that I ran, they've been being live loads and live unloads. And that right there kill your time. So, so as cold as it was this morning before daylight, man, that is something else. For all my friends and family down south, y'all down there, y'all try to stay warm down there for sure. I know we ain't used to all that extreme cold down there. But one thing's for sure, you have to get used to that cold running up here. As always, I'm gonna get off this thing here in just a minute and see where my next one is taking me. Heck, they may have a better load for me, or it may actually leave me on this load this time. But whatever the case is, I gotta make them miles up. I got a lot of miles to make up, and I got a short time to do it. See y'all down there, or wherever you are. Stay warm, stay safe. Don't do anything stupid. Holla.